Well, this is my first video trucking as a stone slinger. It's either gonna go or it's not gonna go. I thought I'd try something new and show you guys what I do in a day and sling material, sling stone mainly. Yeah, we'll see where this goes. I hope it can open some more doors and you know, keep doing it. Today we're working at a job in Cranbrook for our one of our forming crews, K&E Concrete, and always great working with them. It's always good to have a good crew like them. They seem to love what they do and their work shows, and I like to be able to give them my best job as far as throwing stone. Yeah, let me see what I can show you. We've got about 2.5 loads to get into this one, maybe 3. I'm just grabbing the last one now, and when I get back I'll show you exactly what we're doing. We're grabbing our aggregate up here from White Church Aggregates. It's a beautiful spot actually. We're not up here a lot, so it's nice to get out here and drive. It's fall, it's beautiful. I wish I could show you some of the colors. Maybe when I get to the pit I can kind of do a panorama, but yeah, it's my favorite type of season. It's good for raking, good for shoveling. It's just beautiful. Right now we're pulling into the Donnybrook line, White Church Aggregates, and I'm going to show you kind of what we do, how we get our loads, and just kind of an inside scoop. I'll show you some of this. There we go. So that's like their overflow pond after they've washed their stone. I don't condone drinking and driving, and I also don't condone driving and holding a phone, but I'm in a pit, private property. Sometimes it can be a little challenging when you get into the quarries here, knowing which material to grab, but I've been doing it for so long, you kind of just get to know the pits and the guys, and if you don't know, you just kind of drive around and look stupid until somebody calls you out. Usually it's loaders. So, I'm gonna flip this around. All we get to go to here, we just, you know, sit here and Mr. Loader, there he is, he'll come over here and load you. Sometimes we get into some interesting things, or things happen while you're working. And I arrived here at the job site with my last load, and the tarp wouldn't go up all the way, or close. I guess open anyways. What's happened here is some of the material has kind of moved itself forward. Just randomly.
Yeah, it wasn't really randomly, but...
And it's caused my tarp to get bound up. By a sudden break, or just too, you know, the stone's actually really light, so they're able to load these things quite heavy, and sometimes you can't get your weight. And yeah, so I think what's happened is the oh yeah, I just tore a bit, but I think the shift of the stone caught my tarp, and yeah, so we're just gonna have to empty the stone and re-spool it once it's empty. But yeah, this is what we're after. Here, oh, let me zoom out. So we're covering all the weeping tile around the outside, and we leave our stone like this so that our wrap guys can come by, and once the walls are done and complete, and then they'll come back and they'll up against the wall on a 45. Yeah, so I'm gonna rake and shovel this and just threw a couple loads in, but we have to be 2 inches down because they're going to do spray foam. So I'll hit the rake after and clean this all up. But yeah, that's pretty what we do for footings and tile. some of what we do. There's lots of other things we do, but let's get this thing emptied and try and re-spool it. All right, that's kind of what we're after there. We got 2 inches down. Got a weeping top covered. I just got to finish a little bit up at the front, this porch, and then go figure out what's up with that tarp. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So looks like I got some stone to clean off inside there, and should actually re-spool, no problem. Well, we're back at the yard right now. I got some extra stone left over. Just gonna dump it in the bin so we don't have to worry about it tomorrow. Then I gotta go fuel up and call it a day. Tomorrow's another day. Hope you enjoyed my first video. It's gonna be funny to look back on this. I almost forgot. It's a Slinger Life.